Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tigers. My name is Jack and today it is the start of the playoff semi-final. We are against Port Vale. If you can hear a dog sniffing, it's because I've got my parents' dog next to me. As I am at my parents' today, as you can see, different change of scenery. And you're very loud, aren't you? But she won't go anywhere else but here, even though it's very hot. We're playing Port Vale. Obviously, you need to go watch the last two episodes. Those were the last two games of the season. So go and watch those. But we are in the playoffs, like I keep on saying. We missed out on promotion final day of the season. And it was very intense. So, this is the team we're going for today. Smith in goal, Harfield, Chapman, Pugh, Toll, Davis, McNorley, Bruton, Lynch, Downey, Moody. Sandoni's obviously injured. For the game, he was out for 9 to 12 days, I believe, which pain in the backside, to say the least. Pain in the backside. Sorry about that. I just dropped my mic because it's a different setup, so I haven't really got used to it at the moment. But only still got 6 subs, like always, because we haven't got a bloody homegrown player at the club. And you're very needy, aren't you? I don't know if you can see her on camera. She's literally on my lap. Hopefully the laptop will be better than normal. It's not looking like it at the moment. It's taken a very long time to load. I think it's because of the heat, because it's been very hot recently, that it just doesn't want to play ball at all. There we go. Players are warming up. So the laptop's warmed up and now the players have warmed up. So I'll just probably skip to the end of this to show you the teams. Right, here's the teams for today. Do you know how long that took me? Nearly 2 minutes of recording. I don't know how far we're into the video, but that took me nearly 2 minutes to do. Stupid laptop. I can't afford a new one, though. That's the problem. Which, not at the moment anyway, not with going to Vegas, which I should be in Vegas by the time this video comes out. So I'd rather do stuff like that than get a new laptop at the moment. But we owed Port Vale for last time. Don't know what happened last time. Oh, we got smashed 4-1, didn't we? By Port Vale last time. I remember that. Bad times. Right, we can get rid of the latest scores anyway, because it doesn't look like anyone else is playing. I have noticed that they have got Kyle Carter in the team. Obviously, our £1.5 million man we sold. I think it was Wolves that we sold him to. He's obviously on loan at Port Vale, and hopefully he doesn't get in our way today. 20 minutes in, nothing's happened at all. We haven't had a highlight or anything like that. It should be boring. Literally boring. Half hour in, still nothing's happened. This has been one of the most dullest games of football I think I've ever been in. 40 minutes in, still no highlights. This is stupid. Absolutely. Especially Port Vale beat us 4-1 last time, and now it's 0-0 at half time. We are slightly edging it. What's the possession like? We're slightly edging it. Half time, 0-0. How dull. That's all I can say. How dull. Centre backs on a 7 rating at half time, which shows that our defence is. I say that, he's the only good defender. Brilliant. Go with the revenge again. No one's particularly playing well except for Pugh, who's for some reason the only person on a 7 rating. Obviously the playoffs played over 2 legs, so even if this game finishes in a 0-0, that probably helps us more. Even though I don't know if away goals count. I assume not, but I'm not too sure. But we have got a highlight now. McNorley to Bruton gets tackled, but bloody hell, we're tackling our own players. Davis to Lynch to Downey gets tackled. Big pull upfield and Port Vale are in. Norton, good save by Smith there. Maybe you have to drop the line back a bit if we're gonna be caught easily like that, because that was easy. Our old man, Kyle Carter. He's not an old man, he's quite a young man. What's going on? Just tackle him. Literally go through the back of him if you have to. Like that. Good McNorley. Davis found Downey. He's through on goal. Can he put one in? straight into the keeper's hands. Come on, boys. Danny Davis is having a really good game as well as Pugh. So they're literally the only two players on a 7 in the whole game. Everyone else is just having a shocker. Right, another highlight. We're getting drowned in highlights this second half. Davis to Lynch. Can't do anything. Just hits the ball into the player. What a tackle that is from McNorley. Can he do it again? He can't, but Bruton picks it up. Pugh wins it. Decent ball to Moody. Can he find Downey? Can't, but once again, Bruton's there to clear it up. Brilliant. Brilliant centre midfield play. And then he plays a poor pass, but he gets it back. Reliable, this lad. I'm liking him. Good ball out to Harfield. Can he whip in a decent one? He can. Moody's there. Davis is there. Hit it. So bloody Moody's put it away. Oh, what a terrible shot that was by Davis. And it just so happened to hit off the defender and land into Moody's path. What a dreadful shot that was. It was going towards the corner flag, I'm pretty sure. Headed away. Davis was there. Jesus Christ, that wasn't the best goal, but it doesn't matter. We have gone 1-0 up in the playoff semi-final first leg. And hopefully we don't concede 4 goals like we did last time. Right, Harfield to Davis to McNorley. Downey and Moody. I know Moody's already scored, but it was under lucky circumstances. They both need to be on top of the game, especially with Sandoni out. Because Sandoni out, that's a massive loss. He's not out for long. He might be back for the next leg. He might not. If we get to the final, and I know that's a tough ask still even. But if we do, he should be fit for the final, at least. But we have to get through Port Vale first. We're not through just yet, even though we are 1-0 up. We're going to make our substitutions now, though. Do we go take off the players who've played badly or take off the tired players? I can always rest them, can't I? We'll bring on Owusu and actually bring on Owusu this time. Leary can come on even, and no, Pugh's playing well over there, so we'll bring on Dowell for Lynch, and hopefully we can at least carry on this 1-0 lead. Obviously 2-0 lead would be much better going into the second game, but I'll be happy with a 1-0 win away from home. But we'll have to see what happens. Right, highlight here, it's a Port Vale corner. Betts, why is he so open front post? And it's an own goal by the looks of it. Richard Leary, the guy that we brought on, not only has he been booked in the 10 minutes that he's been on, he's scored an own goal, but that's terrible defending. What? I mean, okay, it's unlucky. Came off the keeper and onto his heel, but why was that guy open? Why do we have 2 guys in the front post as well as the keeper? Terrible defending, absolutely terrible. 85th minute now, still 1-1 under dubious circumstances, but hopefully we can even a draw. I mean, I assume away goals don't count because it's just 2 English teams in a playoff. If we can score this, Davis is shooting. It's been terrible this game. Full time, 1-1, decent result. Just rest up the players for the next leg, and yeah, we're unlucky. And we go again. I shall see you again for the second leg, which will be in this video, obviously, by the length of the video. I'll see you in a minute. Right, welcome back, everybody. We know who we're going to play if we get through this leg. Wimbledon managed to beat Brentford on penalties. I think it was 3-3 on aggregate. So if we get through to the final, it's going to be a tough ask, but if we get through, Wimbledon will be Brenton at Wembley. But like I said, we'll have to get through Port Vale first. It's exactly the same team for the second leg. Sandoni is back, but he's not fully fit, so I'm not risking him. No point. Only selected 6 subs, because we can only select 6 subs. And Hopefully the laptop's a little bit quicker now. Obviously we got to this bit a little bit quicker than we did last time. So fingers crossed we can get there soon and not be as long as last time, maybe? We weren't waiting around long. Literally, that little cut that I did there was all of 10 seconds, if that. So, it looks like they're playing pretty much the exact same team as last time as well. So, I'm putting a lot of pressure in saying that, but I've come back and said I expect you to come back as finalists. But I am going to say I've got faith in you. Everyone loved that. That's what you want to see. Second leg of this playoff semi-final. It's 1-1 on aggregate. Port Vale are decent. Like we've already lost to them 1-0, 1-0, 4-1 even. Only a few weeks ago in the season. It was definitely near the end of the season. But hopefully we can put 4 past them this time. Fingers crossed. Right, we have a highlight. It's 4 minutes in, which we didn't have a highlight at all in the first half, I don't think, did we? Not one that I can remember anyway. Right, Chapman's got it. Big ball over the top to Downey. Moody is free in the middle. If he can get it in, he can. Moody! Nick Moody has scored. Downey with the assists. We're not missing Sandoni just yet. Just yet. Obviously, we probably would have won the first leg if we had Sandoni, but we drew it, so it's not too bad. Big lump over the top from Chapman to Downey, one touch pretty much. Moody, first time, smacks it into the goal. Keeper probably should have saved it, but I'll accept it. I'll accept it. As you can see, we rested our players for a day after the first leg, and our players are proper fit, 80-90%. They've got players on under 70% now. 3 players to be exact, nearly 4 on under 70%, which is just criminal. Rest your players, AI. Rest your players. Right, we have a highlight. 25 minutes in. Hopefully we can get a second here. It's Chapman. And once again, another big ball over the top to Downey. This time he headers it to Moody. Bruton. Can he find Towel out on this wing? He can. Towel, can he whip it in? He does. Downey's there. It's all a bit slightly lagging a bit. It should sort itself out. There we go. Davis to Downey. Finds Towel again. Can he put it in? He can. Downey's there. It's gone in somehow. What happened there? It's an own goal from Glenn Ray. And I honestly don't know what happened there. It looked like he was trying to head it back towards Moody, maybe, but the defender got in the way. Oh, basically the defender's headed it to not try and get Moody not to get it, and he just put it into his own net. So half hour in, it's 2-0. It's looking positive at the moment. Hopefully we got no more highlights till half time. Hopefully, get in there. Just tell him to concentrate. Tell him to keep going, and we should get into the final. Right, we are approaching half time, but look at the fitness of their team compared to ours. They've got 4 players under 60% pretty much, and the rest of them are very close. The rest of them they've only got 1 player. The highest player at the moment is 75%, like not including the goalkeeper, obviously. But our lowest is about 76. So their highest is 75, our lowest is 76. I'm very happy. I should have said don't get complacent, but they all loved that. I will just throw out a concentrate and just kick on, really. Don't need to do anything. Look at their fitness. I might even put it on higher tempo for a bit, just to knacking them out fully, because it's criminal. Rest your team. Right, we are an hour into the game. Nothing's happened in the second half. It's perfect, what I've asked for, pretty much. Just keep on going. Don't put any unnecessary pressure on yourself. They've made all 3 subs with 15 minutes to go. The team just looks absolutely shattered. They've got another injury. It couldn't have really gone any better for us in my eyes. We're going to bring Kirby on. We're going to take off one of our strikers. Take off Downey. Bring on Owusu because his pace should just tear him apart. And who's the most? Nick Moot, the other striker. So we'll bring on. We'll put Davis up top, and then we'll bring on Dowell. Lynch can play there. Right, Lynch can go there. Dowell can go into his preferred attacking playmaker role. Sorted. Absolutely sorted. Look at their fitness compared to us. This should just... They've got another injury. Two injured... One injured player with a red. 2 on orange. Oh, Pew's injured now. Just going to throw out another concentrate. This half's been perfect. We've had 0 highlights. We've done the job. We've injured a few of their players. And fingers crossed Pew's not out for long. But it's just been the perfect performance in my eyes. We got a highlight. Half-field with the throw-in. Finds Lynch. Crosses it in. Carter clears it away. Hopefully, if we can get a third here, that will just put the cherry on the icing, on the cake. Hit the bar. Unlucky. Hit the post. Hit the post again. Oh, God. What is Davis doing? Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. 7 minutes to go. I don't think they're going to score 2. 5 minutes of added on time. If they scored 2 goals with the fitness they've got, I'll be shocked. Really shocked. Davis to Bruton. Finds Davis again with a lovely little reverse ball. I thought he was going to play it out wide, but he didn't. Lynch. Lovely ball over to Towell. Finds Owusu, who's just put it wide. Don't really know how you're missing that, but fair enough. Fair enough. Should be that. They've got a late highlight. If they score it, it will be squeaky bum time. Squeaky bum time. We've managed to clear it. Davis can't win the ball though, but Owusu with his blistering pace gets there. Lovely ball to Davis. Don't really know what that was. Ball over to top. This could be a goal. Wilson, good save, good tackle. Brilliant save, brilliant tackle. That had me worried a little bit there. This should be it. I can't see how they'll score 2 goals in 57 seconds. But Atkinson has got the ball. Davis takes him out. Good free kick there. Tactical free kick. And just to waste a bit of time, throw out my shout. And even if they do score now, I doubt they'll get a second. Betts, the injured Betts. Can he cross the ball in? He can. It's gone wide. Towell clears it. Not a really good clearance, but he clears it and tackles the man with a good clean tackle, as the commentary said. And that should be that. Should just have the throw in, hopefully clear it, and that should be us going to Wembley once again, which will be a bit of money in the coffers. And there we go. Ecstatic. I think we've had quite a good record against Wimbledon. 2 very good teams going into that. We'll rest up our players again, and I shall see you in the next episode, which will obviously be in 2 days' time. I believe. I haven't got the schedule up at the moment, but we are playing Wimbledon at Wembley. We'll get a bit of money from it. You can see there, Wimbledon, they 3-3, and I get 1 on penalties. Perfect. Let's get confirmation of that. How long's Pew out for? 3 weeks. So Pew's out of the final. That's a bit of a bummer. Damn it. Right. That'll be interesting. Hopefully Sandoni's back for the final, and that won't matter. If you like that, please subscribe, and I shall see you up Wembley Way for the playoffs final against Wimbledon. Thank you, and goodbye.